Thanks so much for bearing with me through the sort of dense philosophy that we went through in earlier verses. I'm going to read a very beautiful verse, which is the 18th verse of the ninth chapter now. And remember, we're on the ninth chapter, which is halfway through the Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge. And Krishna gives us some very wonderful meditations on what our relationship is with Him. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different ways in which we are related to Krishna and in which we can really see Krishna within our lives. Okay, you ready? Here's the Sanskrit. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Shakshi Nivasha Sharanam Surit Prabhava Pralaya Stanam Nidhanam Bijam Avyayam. Translated, I am the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, the refuge, and the dearmost friend. I am the creation and the annihilation, the basis of everything, the resting place, and the eternal seed. So 7 in the beginning and another 5 after that makes 12. But we may just concentrate on the first 7. I'll just read it again. Now Krishna is speaking about himself. He says, I'm the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, and the refuge, and the most dear friend. I'm the creation and the annihilation, the basis of everything, the resting place, and the eternal seed. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more there that I'm going to be able to squeeze in 8 to 10 minutes. But here you have it. Krishna says, I'm the goal. Gati. Gati means he's the way and he's the end of the way or the end of the road. So what's our goal? Everyone has goals, and there are primary goals in life, or a primary goal, and there are secondary goals that serve that. So, what is our real goal in life? Is the ultimate goal to have many secondary goals, my house, my family, my job, my car, my this and that, ultimately to have the final goal to die and it's all over? In other words, is the goal that everything's finished? But here Krishna gives us a better goal, a better destination. And I've already spoken about this, so this isn't something new, is that we have the opportunity to go to Him. So He's the goal. But if you have a goal, how are you going to get there? And you get to your goal with your preceding goals, and you make sure that you're on the path to get there. And the path to get to Krishna is through Bhakti Yoga. And what are the goals that we have? Subsidiary goals to get there? Well, our lifestyle, the bhakti that we chant, particularly chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So not getting overly entangled in life, keeping things simple. Secondary goals to achieve that goal. And ultimately, that goal is achieved by awakening love for the Supreme. Next, the sustainer. Who's maintaining us? Oh, I'm working for myself, I feed myself. Really? Can you manufacture the fruit, the vegetables, the spices, and everything else that you eat? Where do they come from? And who made them happen? It wasn't science. Neither is it even the farmer. He's only reaping the benefits of a production process that Krishna put into place. Krishna is the sustainer. He's giving us oxygen. He's giving us sunshine. He's giving us wind. He's giving us water, which we are polluting, and so on. But He is the sustainer. Therefore, we have a relationship with our sustainer. And as I mentioned, we have a relationship with our goal. Who's the boss? He says the master. Prabhu. Prabhu means master. So we can say, I don't have any master. Really? Why don't you try stop breathing and see if you have a master or not? You are not in control. We are subordinate. We are subordinate to a supreme who sets certain laws. Why don't we try flying? Don't try it, but it doesn't work, or at least if you do, don't try it off of a cliff. Do it just walking on the level ground. You can't do it. Why? Because you weren't created like that. Birds were. So He is the master, and if we have a master, we have an obligation to the master, and we have a relationship with that master. Now, master usually sounds very stern, but actually here the English translation is like that. The word Prabhu is actually someone who loves you. It's like your parents, like your mother, like your father, that kind of master. The witness. You think you can do anything in private? You think you're ever alone, by yourself? No such thing. He is the witness. He sees everything that you do, and that's why there's the law of karma, and you get the reaction for everything that you do. So don't think that you can do something and get away with it. Police may not see everything, but Krishna sees everything, and He is the witness. So you can look around, and you may not see Him, but He sees you, because He is everywhere, in everything. And He is the abode. Abode means He's the residence. So now that was something we spoke about earlier, that in one sense, He is the world that we're living in. So I may be sitting in a house with a library behind me, but this house is on this planet. And He is both this planet, He is both this universe, He's everything. I'm living in Him. I have a relationship with Krishna based on the fact that I'm living in His world. I didn't create this world. I'm just living in it. And humankind is also making a mess of it. It's like someone invites you into their home and you turn the place upside down. Well, that's exactly what we're doing. But it's His abode. And He's the refuge. Refuge means that He's the ultimate shelter. Who will save us? Who will save us from death? Who will save us from old age? Who will save us from disease? Krishna is the person who can save everyone. And this is the nicest one, Surit. He says, I'm the dearmost friend. You always have a friend in Krishna. Although we've neglected Him life after life after life, He's always ready to reciprocate. He's always there for us when we want Him, if we want Him. And He's always making His names available to us in the form of Hare Krishna mantra. He's our friend, and He wants the best for us. And that's why He's giving us the best advice. Question is, are we going to follow it? So 7 ways in which we are related to Krishna as the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, the refuge, and the dearmost friend. Good things to meditate on. Hare Krishna.